Well, if you don't know what today is, it is my solar return. And happy new year to me, okay? This is my last lap in my 30s, and I feel good about it, y'all. I am happy. I am excited. I am more than blessed. Last night I kicked it off. One of my good friends took me to jazzing at the shed last night, and we were able to have a phenomenal night all night. Like, it's just wonderful when God brings you people, right? And that's kind of what I want to talk about. Every year, I treat, we have New Year's, right? The Gregorian calendar, December 31st, everybody resets January 111, right? Okay, so that's one New Year, right? I celebrate at least 3 New Years. I'm going to say at least 3. So I celebrate the Gregorian calendar, New Year, 1-1, right? I also celebrate the lunar calendar's New Year. And that's normally either mid-January, and then there's, I do celebrate 4. Well, no, I don't do that as New Year. So when the lunar New Year starts, it's normally like a month or so into the New Year. I always honor that as a woman. I'm supposed to. And then my birthday, I treat it like a New Year. So yesterday, in all essence, was my New Year's Eve. Okay. So I started my day. I was actually going to record yesterday morning, because I got up, y'all, yesterday and colored my hair. And for the first time, somebody actually told me what color my hair was and was right. Y'all, my hair is fuchsia now, if you don't know. I have been trying to accomplish the pink that I want all summer long, and I finally got here. So pink rose ain't my color. It's feisty fuchsia or fiesta fuchsia or something like that. I even like the name. Kinda. But this is the color for me, and I'm gonna stick here for a minute. Okay, anywho. Yesterday was my New Year's Eve. So just like any other person who do on December 31st, you start to reflect and kind of recap your year through your memory. And last year was a good year, but it was a year where I realized that I am. Y'all, when I say, and yesterday I honestly brought closure. Y'all, when I say I walked around with so many hurts, so many insecurities, and for those of y'all who have known me for a while, who be watching my videos, you may not have known, because most people like Raqi so confident, and she, marched to the beat of her own drum and all of that. Girl, remember that phase when I was messy and a bitch? That was during probably some of the most insecure phases of my life. I was a bitch, and I don't think anybody ever knew I was insecure. Nobody could ever see insecurities on me, because I presented myself to the world like I am her. I am her. And a lot of people do that, and we see that a lot of people do that. And in all honesty, that big, loud, I am me, a lot of times is hiding some big, heavy insecurities. And I'll be the first one to admit it. Actually, Kanye said we all self-conscious. I'm just the first to admit it. Kanye said it first, and I'm with my yay, because we all are, right? But I was bad, and my self-worth. I'm learning the difference between self-esteem, self-love, and self-worth. And when I say this year, your girl learned. Oh, your girl learned this last lap. So last year on my birthday, I spent it with my 2 best friends, and I can't even say them without wanting to cry. If y'all watching this, Paulette and Charity, I'm talking about y'all. It's just some people that's in your life to be the iron that sharpens your iron. And some people there to be your comfort. Some people there to be your reminder. Some people there for so many things. And when I say these two women, it's a bunch of them. But they probably been with me the longest. And it's so beautiful and authentic how our love for one another grew. It's funny because Muff love my mom and I love her mama. It's just so funny. We'll take each other's mamas up, and that's my mama just like it's your mama. So every time I'm not around, Charity, thank you for taking care of my mama. Like, oh God, you my favorite Sapranko girl. And Paulette made me family. Paulette made me her family, and that means so much. And then there's Maisha. Like, I've never even hugged this woman in person. We met because of mutual friends. And it was virtual because of mutual friends like Facebook. And when I say this woman has become an intricate part of my life, y'all just don't understand. That's my dog. And then my criddle, oh my God, my little, y'all, my cousin. And she kind of was like, why you say that yesterday? No, it's even doper because ain't no blood between us, but blood couldn't come no thicker, baby. When I say it's thick between me and her, it's like gravy, baby. It's thick, okay? That's my dog. I think don't nobody know me like she know me. Because she knew me when I was a brat and a stingy ass little 1-year-old. She knew me when I really thought I was the center of the universe, honey. So I appreciate you for still loving on me like you do. Y'all, I got people who love me here. Man, my girl Christine. When I say me and that girl can talk and confirm each other, like we'll be done prayed about something privately and get in a conversation and be like, girl, I just prayed about that. Oh my God, God said, like, man, I love friends. I love that I got so many friends I can talk about God with. Like, oh, okay, so that just took me on a whole tangent because all I was doing is talking about what I did on my birthday last year. So, on my New Year's Day last year, I did a thing with my girls, and y'all know I'm a ex-wife, right? And most people who've been married with children, I'll say, married with children, all of it, gonna understand what I say. As a wife, a lot of times you put yourself in the back. A lot of times you do things that are family centered and you don't really do things just about you, okay? And we sacrifice so much of ourselves and put it we put ourselves in the back. We put ourselves in the back, and that's just almost default posture for most women. And not because we don't love ourselves, but that's just what we taught. We supposed to go dive in and prioritize our family. So last year for my birthday, I did me, okay? I went and hung out with my home girls, or we prioritize relationship as women, right? I went with my girls last year. And I started my year, I was in a very toxic, I don't even call it a relationship at this point, situationship, piece of, I ain't even gonna go there, but I was in a relationship with someone who was playing games. I didn't know the games that was being played, but I know now. And all I think about is how much that person and how much men I was connected to in my past always attempted to dim my light, my shine, or my energy on my birthday. And for y'all who don't know, my birthday is today on 8/8 Lionsgate. The Lionsgate portal is open. If you don't know what it is, please look it up. It's everything for you. If you follow my way, where you let the planets and the stars and their positioning tell you what God trying to say, or help you understand what's happening in the energies. If you that kind of person, you should know about Lionsgate. If you don't know, look it up, baby. It's powerful and it's important to us. Okay. The Sirius portal starts 7/7. The peak of Lionsgate is 8/8. Like, hey, and shout out to my girl Maya, cause her birthday 7/7, and man 8/8. So she my sister in the stars too, honey. But last year my birthday was ruined by this asshole. And throughout the course of the last lap, I have eliminated that person from my life. And I had blocked him, right? I blocked his phone. I blocked this man's email address. Like, don't talk to me. Just don't talk to me, because you can only make a mistake once. If you do the same thing again, it's not a mistake that time. Like, please understand, right? Please, I didn't mean to. You know how I'm going to feel about it, because last time you did it, you know how I felt, right? You don't care. You're selfish. So, yesterday, that person who ruined my birthday reached out. Now, hear me when I say I started my day reflecting on my last lap. And all I thought about was how my birthday ended. My birthday night when I went out with my girls, I ended arguing with this summer because, he made it seem like it was something else. But the ultimate problem was I planned my birthday and he wasn't the center of it. We had plans Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. My birthday was on a Thursday. On a Tuesday. I didn't need to be around you that day. It's a Tuesday. We spent a night damn near every night together. And I just figured I would go out, do my thing. And again, we slept in the same bed almost every night. So I just come to you, you come to me. You know how we do. You know what I'm saying? Nope. He was livid and couldn't even express that I'm just jealous because I want your time. But nah, he's too full of shit, to be honest, right? So I start my day being reflective. So I thought about how he ruined my birthday. And I didn't get to do all that I planned to do for my birthday. I thought about how much I sacrificed and how much I gave away. I thought about how much confirmation about who I was came to me in the last lap. On Thanksgiving, when we sat and talked and reflect about what we learned this year, I learned that I am. And that is like what my lesson was. Like, I'm really starting to truly honor and understand who I am, and not just practice self-love, but understanding self-worth has been a game changer in my life, and me understanding myself, honoring myself, and all of that. So now that, I'm sitting here looking back at that last year, I'm like, damn, I really, really have grown in who I see myself as, right? Because please understand, this person who got on my fucking nerves on my birthday, this person, he was everything to me. And not my everything, because I don't think anybody can be my everything, baby. I'm too much for me. It takes a village to raise a child and take a team to take care of me. So I don't think nobody can be my everything, okay? But I thought he was everything. Like, he was fine to me. Okay, because I know one person. I got one friend who'll be like, he's not that cute to me. But he was fine to me. He's artistic, creative. Like, I thought he was everything. I loved that man for damn near 20 years, y'all. Like, on and off, we dated in between marriages, kids, all that shit. We never lost each other. 16 years we went back and forth, right? And now I look back and I'm like, he cool still. Like, I ain't gonna try to dog him because he ain't mad no more. But what the fuck was I thinking? I am the prize. Like, for real, I don't care how you feel about you, but I know what I bring. And I would walk around with self-esteem issues not knowing that I was her. And chase behind this person so much. But I was just processing, and I thought about how I started the year, and then, the different things that transpired and in business and all of that. And I had a meeting yesterday, and I was honest, and I spoke up. Like, it ain't personal with nobody, you know what I'm saying? It's all business, but I stood up for myself and, advocated for myself, and did so professionally. Grateful for friends around me that not only can mentor me in life, but can mentor me in business. So it was definitely an iron sharpening situation where, people around me had gave me the right things to say and or do during these meetings, and I got my desired outcome. Because I presented that way. You know what I'm saying? I did what they told me to do. But I've been able to kind of stand up for her this year, this last lap. Second year anniversary of my divorce. My husband got married to someone else. And I realized I was truly over him because the only thing I gave a shit about is how the fuck are you getting married and you homeless and your kids don't got nowhere where they can come spend the night, and how the fuck y'all going out of town and I just spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars on school stuff and you ain't gave me a dime. But right, okay, I ain't gonna go there, but I ain't give a damn about him as a person. I wasn't sad that he was getting married because I want to marry him. I just want to know how the fuck can you do this when your kids need you? I just don't understand. Right? Because please understand, just because I'm able don't mean it's okay. And if anybody baby daddy watching them, I don't care how quote unquote bossed up your baby mama is, you owe it to your kids to fucking take care of them. Okay? See? You see that worth? I ain't no bitter ass baby mama. Please understand that I got it. God ain't put nothing in my hand he ain't gonna help me take care of. Understand? However, you still supposed to be a part, motherfucker. All right. That was just in case he watched this video. That was for him, y'all. Because I don't talk to him. But anyway. Y'all, just reflecting like, okay, so worth issues. My first time doing the grown up, after we did it, I never saw him again. In my head, I got ghosted because I was defective or something. I walked around until 2020, thinking that something was defective about my hoo-ha. Because, like, dude was cool. We liked each other. But as soon as we juiced, he disappeared. almost 20 years, I walked around insecure, feeling like I was defective, feeling like I had to take who was willing to take me. Y'all heard me? Feeling like I had to take who was willing to take me. A pick me, per se. Pick me. Hey, I'm over here. As a pick me, and I know this ain't gonna be a short video, nor is it not gonna be controversial, because I'm finna tell the truth, okay? I'm just gonna, how people put long post alert, long video alert, because I'm talking and I'm doing my hair, and y'all gonna talk to me while I roll my hair, because I gotta be cute later, okay? I gotta put my crown on, and the crown gotta go with some big curls, okay? Because my hair the right color. Anyway. Pick me. Pick me, please. Okay? I wasn't confident in me. I didn't think that I was worthy. I walked around for years thinking I was defective because the first person that I laid with ghosted me. I found out in 2020 from a conversation with my gangster ass daddy that the man didn't ghost me. My daddy put a hit out on him. So he left me alone because somebody misinformed my daddy about this man's age. Now, please understand, he was legally wrong. Technically, I was 14. He was 19. Well, he didn't know I was 14 in the first place. I lied a little bit. And he was only 19. My daddy thought this man was 23 messing with his daughter. Now, any daddy, especially a black daddy, and especially a black daddy that's a thug, ain't gonna play about his daughter. But he definitely ain't gonna let no 23-year-old man be juicing on his baby girl. And in all actuality, if that was what was happening, my daddy did the exact right thing. Leave my daughter alone, I'll kill you. right? But he wasn't that old. I think the ultimate problem for my daddy is that he was a GD, but we'll talk about that later. But it was like when my daddy told me that, I just sat there and I stared at him. And I don't even know if he realized that in that moment when he told me, I'm sitting here like, you ruined me. Because I look back to so many situations, and if I thought that I was worth keeping, I probably wouldn't have kept some of these niggas, including the person that I was with on my last lap around the sun. I wouldn't have kept them. I wouldn't have. Now, during my last lap around the sun, that person that after I gave him my virginity disappeared, I found him again. Ironically, right after that mofo who ruined my birthday, I think I dumped him earlier that day and went out and ran into my first. Literally, while I started this video, he done texted me already. I walked around for damn near 20 years not knowing that I am worth it. I am good enough. It's nothing wrong with me. That man still loved the hell out of me. And it's been 25 years. He like, and we live far apart. But you better understand, that man will get on the highway to get to me. He gonna drive 45 minutes to it. No, it's an hour, I think, at least. He'll drive an hour to get to me. And I spent majority of my life thinking I was defective because he ain't care. But please don't understand the care or how these other people feel about me is not what validated me. No. It confirmed or it debunked the theory of not being enough. Because, baby, all of them, everybody I've experienced in my life, every man that I've ever loved, I don't even think I had to love him. Every man who's ever loved me, if I reach for him to this very day, is going to do whatever and be wherever I need him to. And I didn't even realize that I had that kind of power. And that man, that my first, the one who just texted me this morning, he was the one who explained to me who I was. He said, I remember you back then. He was like, but being around you now, your energy is everything. He said, any man who ever had you still wants you, and he'll be a fool not to, because you different. He told me I was a whole retreat. And what's crazy is, it ain't like I ain't heard it before. But I didn't believe who I was. I didn't believe it. So I sat down and I thought about it, and I kind of examined who I was and how I showed up for people and paid attention to how people received me. So during my last lap, I took a few trips. And on just about every trip in another city, I ran into somebody I know. Now, I was with the guy who ruined my birthday last year on these trips. Nobody ever says, oh, I know you. Hey, Raqi. I don't care how big or little our relationship was. Raqi, hey! That's how I'm greeted. I was in Washington, D.C. at a club. Raqi! Ah! I went on a trip with this man and his family, and one of his aunties said, is that Miss Ferguson? Hey! Ah! His auntie. I trained her. Because I'm that beast. But I don't got that name no more. I gave him his name back. That's that girl name. She can be the son of the angry one. Because I took back my king. Okay? But, like, no matter what walk of life I interact with people in, one thing that's constant is I am me. And for some odd reason, I let that interaction or my interpretation of that interaction, because you remember, it wasn't even true. Like, being ghosted wasn't the reality. That nigga was running for his life. But being ghosted, right, made me think that I wasn't worth keeping. So after conversations and I found out the truth from my daddy and thinking about how people greet me, I realized that my personality is everything. You know, I am. And everybody should feel this way about themselves. Like, you should be able to look at you and see the personality traits that set you apart and make you different. And it's not that you got to be different to be good, but you got to be able to see your qualities in order to be able to really kind of thrive and not just live. If that makes sense. I hope y'all get what I'm saying. And I feel like I'm rambling a bit. So, oh well. It's my birthday, and I might still be drunk from last night. But I realized that, like, I'm not trying to be a boss. Like, legit, I am. I'm not trying to say, you know, shorty got money, you know, shorty got a little paper, check my taxes. Like, I don't have to, like, I experienced life differently last year. Like, y'all, look, I'm a black girl from the West Side, okay? Now, my family ain't POSs, but I ain't start out with good credit, I'll say that, right? I've worked on my credit. Y'all, I wanted a new vehicle. I ain't gonna say I wanted a new vehicle. I needed one, child. My Cadillac died. If y'all know Sophie, y'all, Sophia died, y'all. Miss Sophia, my golden girl, she died last year, okay? She died during my last lap. So, when it came to get, her name is Eleanor, my new truck, because she's expensive and bougie and grown, honey. So, when I went and got Eleanor, I almost loathed going to the dealership because I'm used to a certain kind of experience. I really want this, but now I can't get that because they ain't going to approve that. And now I need to wait on financing. And I wanted to put this down, and I'm going to need $72,000 more because that ain't enough to the banks and all of that. You know what was the hold up at the dealership? The truck I wanted that they had for me got sold right before I got there. But they had an alternative because they knew what I wanted and what I was shopping for. And I was just debating in my head if I was going to take the truck without a sunroof. If y'all ever saw a video that I filmed while I was in Sophie, I had my sunroof. If y'all know me in real life, y'all understand that I love sunroofs. I think sunroofs are the bestest part of cars because I like the moon. And like when it's the full moon, I literally just will sit in my car and stare out of the sunroof. I will. When I'm driving, I'll look up. I love the moon. And some cars call them a moon roof. I don't know the difference of why one is a sun and one is the moon. Just shout out any men who drive that Acura truck with that panoramic roof. If you want to take me out, I'm free. I will go for the free food, okay? Matter of fact, we can go Dutch. Just pick me up. I like that truck. I might get one day. But anywho, when I went to dealership, y'all, it was the quickest experience at a dealership I've ever experienced in my life. Y'all, I was in and out in less than an hour. Like I said, and I was like 30 of those minutes was me debating whether or not I needed a sunroof. Cause not only am I different, right, but I got my worth up. And that's all the way around. I worked on me. So my credit better. Y'all, that self-work stuff, all of it, every part of you, including how you show up in the world. Credit. I worked on it. Got my credit right. Left the dealership. Driving what I want. My family say I got the rich auntie vehicle. But I do. Because I am. But, like, I walked in and out and I got what I wanted. And I realized last year that I can get what I want. Like, in all areas of life, I can get what I want. All I got to do is set my mind to it, get my plan together, and make it happen. I realized who I am. My birthday is Lionsgate. It's 8-8. Okay? That number is symbolic of abundance. My birthday is forever, ever. Infinity, infinity. Forever, ever. That's my birthday. And I didn't walk in what I do, the abundance and the prosperity and wealth. And I do not use words like riches, abundance, prosperity, and wealth. Abundance means to have everything you need and then some. Abundant in love, abundant in friendship, abundant in mentors and allies, and abundant just having what you need and what you want. Prosperity, movement, not just money, but movement, getting better, making differences, prospering, making an impact. Who? And wealth, the root word of it is wellness. It ain't about just having money, baby. Let me tell you something. Money is just a means to an end. And they say money don't buy happiness. It don't. But when you understand that you have abundance and prosperity and wealth, that don't buy you happiness. That is happiness, because what is happening in those moments means that you sit in a place of gratitude. And that's what my birthday is. The Lionsgate portal. Imagine somebody to have the audacity to think that pyramids was built for them. What about me? And I know pyramids were built for me. Look up Lionsgate if you don't believe me. That Sphinx represents me. The Great Pyramids of Giza represent me. And I'm sitting, walking through life, and I spent 38 years walking through life not knowing who me is or honoring her, thinking I'm less than and insecure about who I am. In relationship with men, in friendship, in family relationships, always making me the lesser. Some of the helpful nature was part of the pick me. Because I'm going to keep giving. Hopefully y'all choose me. I don't give a damn about y'all choices no more. I am living in my flow. What does my mirror say? I am in the timeline of my highest good and deepest desires and my ultimate fulfillments. That's on my mirror, y'all. It's right there. I'm trying to see it. And I don't have no glasses. But that's where I am. So last year, the eclipse happened. Last year was a completion year for me. It was 38. It was a completion year. I realized about when I first got woke, I realized what that timeline, that was the last eclipses. I honored me. I honored my space. I tell people to leave if I need to. I tell people about my boundaries. I don't let people play about me. Because I'm no longer a pick-me. You know the beauty in not being a pick-me? You get boundaries. You get to have boundaries. Because when you a pick-me, you let anybody put you through anything. But when you know who you are, that's what self-worth is. Not self-esteem, I think I'm cute. Nah. Not self-love, I love me. Self-love almost, and my coach, Shantae, I love you too, girl. I need you in my world, okay? But Shantae, Mrs. Shantae Ashe, said to me, self-love almost attract bullshit. Because you ain't looking for them to fill you up. So they get to get away with shit. Self-love can be toxic too. Because I'm self-love all day. I don't need no dude to do nothing for me. I'm going to buy my own flowers. I'm going to pay for my own nails. Like, I don't need you to pay my bills. My mortgage paid on the first every month. Like, and I don't need you. I drive my new car. My car note is auto-drafted, honey. I'm good. Okay, I don't need financially. I don't even need you to take care of me. I told my friend yesterday, I be straight because, you know, my little buddy's right there. You know, I just keep him right there. You know what I'm saying? Lean over, you know what I'm saying? Gang, gang, gang. You know what I'm saying? My battery-operated boyfriend can get it done. I don't even need you for sex. Friends, hang out. Man, when I say I'm a vibe by my damn self, I go put on my music, smoke me a cigar, drink me some whiskey in my backyard, put my feet up and vibe. Okay? I will read a book. I will sit in silence. Baby, please. I'm a whole party. I don't need people to do anything with me. Tonight I'm going to a concert by myself. Shout out to my cousin Crystal for reminding me. Go, it's your birthday. She went to see her favorite artist on her birthday by herself. Thank you for being such a motivation. Ooh, girl. Thank you for being such a motivation. But I'm going by myself. See, when you would pick me, you think that someone else needs to be in your world in order for your world to be completed. What I learned this year is I am. You don't pick me. I allow you in. And I allow you in within this boundary. If you step outside of the boundaries, you step outside of my life. And it's just that. Now, there are certain coachable moments, right, where I can tell you what happened and we can see if we can work and move forward. But if you choose to continuously violate my boundaries, you won't have a place in my world. Lap 38, I learned how to enforce that and no longer feel bad about it. So back to the top of the story, the person who started my last lap, pissing me off, he reached out to me yesterday after 8 months of no contact. He said happy birthday yesterday. I simply replied, today is not my birthday. He said, all right, I can run it back tomorrow. Spare me. You've already proven that you cross boundaries so much that you found another number to reach out to me on when I blocked you. I blocked you because I gave you a boundary and you still crossing them. I ain't no pick me. I choose. That's what I learned, lap 38. I am. So I got to protect me. And I ain't just a queen. I'm a woman king. So I need suitors. I'm a pharaoh. Call me Cleopatra. That is. Hey, Cleo, if you try me, set it off. But Cleopatra, she is definitely a guiding light for me. If you've never truly paid attention to the story of Cleopatra, even in her marriage to Mark, not marriage, but situationship with Mark Anthony, it's crazy when you look at the story. It's crazy. But she chose her life on her terms with who she wanted. So last night, I went out with a friend. And he said, for all the men who can't tell you. And he just like listed it out. He said, I want you to know it's hard for men to express things like that. because most men who love you admire you and look up to you. And it's hard for men to formulate those words because our ego be in the way. Men want to love you as a woman. They don't want to say, yo, you a boss. He look at me in professional realms and be like, tell them all what to do. But he told me, thank you for choosing to spend this time with me. He said, one of the beauties in every moment that we spend together is I understand that you choose. So this year, my 39th year, the last year in my 30s, okay? Now that I know that I am, I plan to not be a human doing this year. I will exercise my right to be. I will be a human being all year. Happy solar return to me. This last lap around the sun is full of growth and maturing. And did I slap anybody? Nope. I don't think I slapped nobody. I don't think I tased nobody. I pulled it out. But I ain't even tased nobody this year. It's been a nice year. I'm grateful to the Most High, to my angels and all things that support on the other side that got me here. I'm grateful for everybody who loves me on this plane, even those who can't access me. I'm talking to you, bro. Don't reach out. I'm grateful to all those who I inspire and those who inspire me. Thank you to all the YouTubers who put information and content together that help grow me. Queen Poe, thank you for the wellness community, Butterfly in the Sky Girl. If I don't come to Nottingham meeting, please understand I'll be watching. Thank you, Big Empress Energy, for lining things out like you do. Thank you, Oprah Winfrey. Thank you, India Irie. Thank you, Jill Scott. Thank you, Badu. Y'all, I got to be in the same room with Erica Badu my last lap. Okay, I'm sorry. Y'all, I went to her tour. I went to so many concerts last lap. Oh my God, I went to so many concerts. But thank you, Badu. You know, Green Eyes, if you ain't never listened to that song, it's quite healing if you go through the journey with her. Tiny Desk is a good place to watch it. Thank you to Maya. Thank you to Mrs. Shantae. Thank you, you two. My therapist and my life coach. Y'all keep me whole, honey. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, friends. Thank you to my guy friends. Thank you to my bros who know I'm a lady, but I'm a bro, and they let me be a bro. They chop up with me. They don't even think they know I got titties, okay? Thank you, bros. Thank you to my girls who love on me, support me, and party with me. Thank you to my twerking buddies, because we going to throw that thing in a circle. Hey, throw that thing. Okay, but thank you to my sister. Oh, my God, my last solar return, my sister came back to me. Thank you to my sister, my mama's daughter. We shared the same womb, okay? Me and my sister, girl, I love you. Oh, my God, I'm so grateful for the relationship, for my aunties. Y'all, I'm the baby auntie now. That's a little joke in my family. I'm the baby auntie. I'm so grateful for the relationship with my aunties. Like, I'm grateful for the relationship with my grandtie, my uncles, my family. I'm grateful for how many relationships was mended just because of people being haughty. Thank you for being able to, like I said, establish boundaries and put people on the other side of those boundaries when that's where they the fuck belong, okay? I'm just grateful, grateful, grateful. Thank you. Whew. And for my boo thing, thank you for loving on me the way you be doing, honey. Like, just thank you. Thank you, gratitude. Like, it's Thankful Thursday, and it just couldn't be a better way to bring the 88, and this is the 888 portal, honey. All three numbers. Because this year is an 8 year. If you don't know, 2024, 2 plus 2 plus 4 is 8. So today is 888. Y'all, thank you. They used to tell me at church, I grew up missionary Baptist, baby, but we at Kojic. I grew up being told, thank you makes room for more. So on this day of abundance, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you to my kids. Thank you to my man. Thank you to my friends. Thank you to my colleagues. Thank you to my co-workers. Thank you to the rock stars. Y'all the best fucking team of people to lead ever. Thank you for my shirt for keeping my nipples hidden. Thank you for my kids for having straight A's. Thank you to the Most High for gracing me with raising 3 strong, fine black men. Thank you to my I'm talking about when I say I'm surrounded by greatness. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This has been a long ass video and I'm posted it uncut. I don't care. I love y'all. If y'all made it here, send me a purple heart. Because it's Miss Raqi birthday. It is Miss Raqi, always spiritually evolving and loving freely, signing off on the day of my solar return. 8-8, infinity, forever, ever. I'm going to be here. Bye, y'all.